All right, so we're already halfway through 2025, believe that or not. So let's talk a little bit about what we're looking like in Hamblen County where real estate is concerned versus where we were at last year in 2024. For the first 6 months of this year, we've had 282 homes that have sold. Our average sales price is running around 324,000. Median sales price is around 304. Average days on the market is at 53 and the median days is at 29. Now, right now, if we look at the sold to list price ratio and we look at the original price that they listed at, then on average, homes are selling at about 95.2% of the average list price. The median is 96.88%. And again, that's going back to what they originally listed the home at. If we look at what it was compared to what the list price was when the home sold, then the median sold to list price ratio goes to 99.14%. So to me, again, that just emphasizes that with all the price changes that we're having this year, people are still trying to stretch that list price. And when we talk to them about comparative market analysis, I know this is what you're saying, but let's just try it at this number. And then people are realizing pretty quickly, usually within 2 to 3 weeks, that number is not working. And so they're having to do a price reduction. And once they get the price lined up right, then they're selling pretty close to that price. Sales prices this far have ranged from $32,000 up to $1.483 million. That was a lake house down in Talbott. 51% of the homes that have sold did so within less than 30 days. We had 40 homes that were actually on the market for 120 days or more that sold. And their sold to list price ratio was 89.55%. So the more you overprice your home and the longer you take to react to the market, the more you're going to end up losing money as far as that goes. So far this year, we've had 419 new homes that have come on the market. Now, in 2024, for the first 6 months, we only had 372 homes that had come on the market. So that's an increase of about 12% year over year. We've talked about this year that we do have more inventory. I think the problem is a lot of that inventory is priced at $500,000 and above, which is typically out of reach of most of the people living in Hamblen County. Now, in 2024, the first 6 months of the year, we had 294 homes that had sold. Those sales prices ranged anywhere from $27.5 up to a little over $1.1 million. The average sales price last year was $303.5, and the median sales price was $293.2. So we have seen an increase in both the average and median sales price. Average days on the market last year was 45. We had 53 this year. And median days on the market was at 14 last year. We're up to 29 this year. So again, homes are sitting on the market longer, and I think part of that is because people are trying to stretch that list price, trying to get that 2021 or 2022 price for their home, and then they're having to come down. So it results you're in the market for a longer period of time. Now, last year, 192 homes sold in less than 30 days, and there were only 31 homes that had been on the market 120 days or more before they sold. Right now in Hamblen County, we have 143 homes that are active and available for sale, and we have 86 homes that are currently under contract. Now, because I do these market reports pretty much on a weekly or monthly basis, I was able to go back and pull what we had this week in July last year. Last year, we only had 112 homes that were active and available for sale, and we had 82 homes that were under contract. Now, in Hamblen County, if we look at the overall number of homes that are for sale and look at our absorption rate, which is how long would it take us to run out of inventory if we keep selling homes at the rate we are, right now it shows we have about a 4.5 month supply of homes, which is more of a balanced market. It wouldn't necessarily be a seller's market or a buyer's market. But that number to me is very misleading because we have 43 homes that are priced at $500,000 and above. So that inventory, I mean, we've got like 3 years worth of inventory when it comes to that, based on the number of homes in those price ranges that are currently selling versus the amount of inventory that we currently have. Homes in those price ranges are going to sit on the market longer. So from $500,000 up to the $1 million point, we've got a 7.5 month supply. And then if you go $1 million and above, we've got 7 homes in Hamblen County that are priced above $1 million. And that gives us 21 months of inventory. You can expect if you go on the market for $1 million or more, you're going to be on the market for just a little bit. Now, if we look at the $300,000 to $400,000 price range, we've got 48 homes that are active. That's about 3 month worth supply. So it's a pretty balanced market in that price point. If we go to the $250,000 to $300,000 price range, we only have 1.5 months supply of inventory. So it's those lower numbers, once we start going below that 300,000 mark, that we're really short on inventory. 300 to 400 is a pretty balanced market. Right now, 400 to 500,000, we've got 22 homes available in that price range, which is about a 5 month supply. So you have to understand, as a seller in Hamblen County, if you go on the market and you have a higher price point, you're probably not going to be one of those homes that sells within 2 to 3 weeks. You need to expect a longer sales cycle for your home, and you need to make sure that you have an agent who helps your home shine through all the buzz and the hustle of these other houses. So if you're thinking about selling in 2025, you want a realistic number that you can get for your house, and you want a realistic time frame, be sure to send me a DM and I can help you craft a strategic plan to get your home sold.